Have you ever stood at the crossroads of a significant decision, unsure which path to take? We all find ourselves at such crossroads from time to time. The moment where we are required to make a decision that could significantly alter the course of our lives. It's an existential intersection, a point of convergence where multiple paths beckon us, each promising a different journey, a unique experience. Imagine standing at the precipice of a life-altering decision, like choosing a career path. The options sprawl out in front of you, each path brimming with potential. Should you follow your passion, even if it promises a rocky road ahead? Or should you opt for a more secure route, one that guarantees a stable life, but perhaps not one that sets your heart ablaze? Or picture yourself contemplating a move to a new city. The thrill of starting fresh in a place where no one knows your name can be incredibly appealing. It promises new experiences, new friends, new opportunities, but then there's the comfort of familiarity, the warmth of the known, the security of the old. Which path do you choose? Even in the realm of everyday decisions, we often find ourselves at a crossroads. Should you go for that extra slice of pizza, surrendering to your cravings, or should you stick to your diet plan? Should you spend your evening lounging in front of the TV, or should you invest that time in learning a new skill? These decisions, big or small, are the brushstrokes that color the canvas of our lives. They define us, shape us, mold us into who we are. They can lead us down paths we never thought we'd tread, take us on journeys we never imagined we'd embark on. The crossroads of life are where our stories are written, where our destinies are woven. They are daunting, yes, but they are also thrilling, filled with the promise of the unknown. And it's at these crossroads that we truly get to know ourselves, as we uncover what we truly want, what we truly value. Making decisions, big or small, shapes the course of our lives. But what if there was an art to making these decisions, a way to navigate life's crossroads with confidence? Welcome to the art of decision-making, a beautiful blend of logic, intuition, emotional intelligence, and personal values. It's not just about weighing pros and cons on a scale, but also about listening to that quiet voice inside you, your gut feeling. Imagine you're choosing a career path. The logical side of you would consider factors like job prospects, salary, and growth opportunities. But the art of decision-making adds another layer to it. It asks you to tune into your intuition. Does this path excite you? Can you see yourself doing this for years to come? It's about finding that sweet spot where logic and passion intersect. Next, consider emotional intelligence. It's about understanding your emotions and those of others. Let's say you have to decide whether to accept a job offer or not. You might be tempted to take it because it pays well, but your emotional intelligence might tell you something different. Maybe you've noticed that the work culture isn't great, or you've sensed tension during your interviews. This emotional awareness is a critical piece of the decision-making puzzle. Last but not least, your personal values play a crucial role. For instance, if you value family time and the job would require extensive travel, you'd need to take that into account. Or if you're passionate about the environment, you might opt for a career that aligns with that value, even if it's not the most lucrative option. Through these examples, we see that decision-making is indeed an art. It's about combining different elements, logic, intuition, emotional intelligence, and personal values, in a way that works best for you. It's about understanding yourself, knowing what you want, and being brave enough to go for it. Mastering the art of decision-making can empower us to take control of our lives. It's a skill that, once honed, can guide us through life's crossroads with a sense of certainty and confidence. So, are you ready to start painting your masterpiece? But here lies a point of contention. Should we rely more on logic or intuition in our decision-making process? This question has sparked many a debate in the realm of psychology and philosophy. On one hand, we have logic, the systematic, rational way of thinking that allows us to dissect complex situations into manageable parts. It's the analytical mind at work, relying on evidence and reason to make decisions. When we use logic, we follow a path of cause and effect, and our decisions are often well thought out and predictable. There's comfort in the certainty of logic. For instance, if you were to invest in stocks, you'd probably analyze market trends, company performance, and economic indicators before making a decision. On the other hand, we have intuition, that gut feeling that nudges us towards a particular direction without a clear reason. It's a mysterious, yet powerful force, often born from our subconscious mind, picking up on patterns and clues that our conscious mind may miss. Decisions made from intuition can be spontaneous, unpredictable, and sometimes remarkably accurate. Imagine walking into a room and instantly feeling a sense of unease. You can't pinpoint why, but you decide to leave. Later, you find out there was a conflict in that room. That's intuition at work. Both logic and intuition have their strengths and weaknesses. Logic, while reliable, can be slow and cumbersome, especially when faced with complex, time-sensitive decisions. Intuition, although quick and effortless, can sometimes be misleading, driven by biases and emotions rather than reality. So, which should we rely on more? Logic or intuition? The answer is not as straightforward as choosing one over the other. Perhaps the secret lies in understanding when to use logic and when to trust our intuition. It's about finding a balance between the two, letting them complement rather than compete with each other. Just like a bird needs both its wings to fly, we need both logic and intuition to navigate the complex maze of decision-making. The key to successful decision-making might just lie in balancing logic and intuition. So how can we balance logic and intuition and make effective decisions? We've all found ourselves pondering this question at some point. Luckily, there are practical tools and strategies at our disposal that can help us arrive at sound decisions. First up, let's talk about the classic pros and cons list. It's a simple yet powerful tool. By writing down the advantages and disadvantages of each decision, we give tangible form to our thoughts. This process helps us examine our options more objectively, thus keeping our logic in check. On the other hand, our gut reactions to these listed pros and cons can provide valuable insights into our intuitive feelings. Another useful tool is the decision tree. This visual diagram helps us map out possible outcomes and their consequences, making the decision-making process more structured. It's like playing chess with life's decisions. You're thinking several moves ahead, considering all possible scenarios. This tool can help us balance our logical analysis with our intuition by giving us a clearer picture of the potential consequences. Now let's not forget the power of reflection. Taking time to reflect on our past decisions, both good and bad, can provide valuable lessons. Reflection allows us to understand our decision-making patterns, identify our strengths and weaknesses, and learn from our mistakes. It's a process of self-discovery that can help us make better decisions in the future. One more thing to remember is that no tool is a magic wand that will make the perfect decision for you. They are guides, not dictators. They can help you clarify your thoughts, but the final decision always lies with you. So don't be afraid to trust your judgment, even if it goes against what the tools suggest. And there you have it. By using a pros and cons list, decision trees, and reflection, we can balance our logic and intuition. These tools can help us make more informed and effective decisions. But remember, the most important tool in decision-making is you, your experience, your knowledge, your intuition. With these tools, we can navigate life's crossroads with greater confidence. So how powerful can mastering the art of decision-making be? Imagine standing at a crossroads, a pivotal moment that could shape the trajectory of your life. How you choose to navigate this moment can be transformative, and that's the power of decision-making. Each decision we make, big or small, is a stepping stone shaping our journey, our personal narrative. The power of decision-making lies not just in the outcomes, but also in the process. It's in the courage to confront uncertainty, the wisdom to evaluate options, and the resilience to accept the consequences. Now let's zoom in on the potential impact of effective decision-making. It can lead to personal growth, success, and fulfillment. How so? Well, imagine making decisions that align with your values and aspirations. This not only shapes your life in a way that resonates with who you truly are, but also fosters a sense of authenticity and self-confidence. It's like finding your own North Star and choosing to follow it. Additionally, the process of decision-making can also foster critical thinking and problem-solving skills. It nudges us to question, to analyze, to reflect. We learn to weigh the pros and cons, to consider the short-term and long-term impacts, to challenge our biases and assumptions. And this in turn can lead to better decisions, opening doors to opportunities and paving the way for success. But it's not just about success. Making thoughtful decisions can also lead to a sense of fulfillment. It's about knowing you've made the best choice you could, given the circumstances. It's about owning your decisions, your life. It's about embracing the journey with all its twists and turns, knowing you're navigating it in a way that feels right to you. So the next time you find yourself at a crossroad, remember the power of decision-making. And here's a question to ponder. What decision are you currently facing, and how can mastering the art of decision-making change its outcome?